All right, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the off season. We got comp bench today, secondary bench today, 4x4 at 6 to 7. So I'll probably push one set to that RP 7, and the rest just kind of cruise underneath, like right around 6. So expecting to be able to keep creeping up every week towards that towards the 400s, right? To repping in the 400s. I'm still adjusting to the technique. It does feel better every session, but I'm still adjusting. So I don't want to force anything too quick. The positions are different. The way my tissue is under load is slightly different. So don't want to force anything too quick. Allow my body to acclimate to the new position, and then also to the load, right? I wasn't training for 2 weeks, so we're still just building it up slow. And then I'm just gonna take y'all through my accessories like I've been doing. Today is a day I haven't showed y'all. I'm doing one of my favorite accessories for like my mid back. It's a row, obviously a type of row, but I'll show y'all that later in the video. But it's like the only way where I can really feel like I'm isolating and targeting that lower trap and that mid back. So that's something we're gonna hit today too. I'm gonna push my accessories pretty hard. I'm feeling good. About to have 2 bananas, just some pre-workout carbs. If y'all been following me, you know I've been on like that, especially when my carbs were super high, like around 600. I was doing like 3 or 4 bananas every morning. I ran out at the crib, so that's why I'm eating these busted bananas from the gas station. But 2 bananas, get some carbs in. I'm pretty hungry, so I want to try to last through this session without getting too hungry, like having to leave. Sometimes I just get so fucking hungry at the end of the session, I just got to dip. So yeah, excited for today. I'm not in that slump. It's really the upper body days I feel good. The deadlift day I feel good. It's really just my fucking squat day when I come in and I'm just in a fucking rut. And like I don't want to train because I know I kind of already have this idea in my head that it's gonna hurt, and so it's kind of hard just to get excited about it. So that's also why I haven't really been recording squats at all, right? Yesterday I did hit squats. I only worked up to like I think 355 pounds. And I had to do high bar, and I'm also had to add in like a high pin, right? So I'm not even squatting to depth at this point. It's like a high pin squat, high bar, close stance, and that's kind of the only way I could get working without aggravating my adductor so much. Which fucking, that shit's annoying and it sucks and it's boring, and I don't really want to record it for y'all. Like it could be a good learning lesson, and it could be a good like, hey, this is something you could do if you're having adductor pain. So I'll probably try to record next week, but it's just so fucking, it's just miserable for me to go in there and do shit like that, right? And not be able to squat heavy. So it's just hard for me to get on the camera and want to record it and want to show y'all. But I still was able to push RDLs hard. I was still able to push my accessories hard, so that was good. It's just the squats that I can't really push at all right now. So yeah, that's all I got right now. We're gonna go get a really good bench session in. I'm excited. Really good accessories. Hopefully I might even push some of my accessories to 4 sets today if I'm feeling really good and I have a lot of energy. So but yeah, that's all I got for y'all right now. I'll see y'all in the gym. New technique's feeling really good. I inched the feet forward even a little bit more to where like my shins are pretty much perfectly paired. Damn, I can't even say that. My shins are like perfectly perpendicular to the ground. So feels really good, and my arch feels really nice, and I actually think it shortened my ROM just slightly. Not necessarily something I was looking for or even like I don't want to be one of those like really short ROM benchers, but that's just how it is, right? That's just with the new arch, that's just what's happening. So I actually want to make sure my elbows are getting to depth now, since that's a thing now. So yeah, we'll check on this set, see if the elbows are good. If not, we might have to adjust the grip in or out a little bit. Check the vid. Elbows look like deep enough, like plenty deep, so they actually look like exactly where they were before, but I don't know why the ROM just feels like shorter. Like it's just a shorter stroke with this, with my feet position, when my feet are forward. So feels good. Doesn't look too bad. I don't look like those 1-inch benchers, so that's what I was trying to avoid. All right, y'all. Still having that like pain in my upper shoulder. Mostly just on incline press and like my lateral raises. So basically I'm just turning my hands all the way in, just doing like a more neutral press. It feels better on the shoulder. Still getting a nice pec, some nice pec work, nice tricep work. So keeping it here at 80s. Hopefully I can build it up by the end of the block, but I'm not too stressed about this day. More focused on building up the flat bench, the flat dumbbell bench, than obviously my comp bench. So this one's kind of tertiary If I can push it, I can. If not, it's good. All right, next we got the incline seal row. This is that back movement I was telling y'all about, where I'm really focused on that mid and like low trap, and then like mid back all together. Basically the only thing I'm focusing on is I'm keeping the dumbbells like at a 45, but then when I get to the top, instead of just finishing here, I'm just finishing with a slight thoracic extension, and that just really cooks that low trap and hits that mid back really nice. All right, y'all, last set on these. Pushing this set to failure. Hoping for like maybe 12, maybe 13, we'll see. I lied. Maybe 8. All right, y'all. Hitting dumbbell sculls for the tricep movement today. A lot like when I told you about the back, I'm trying to hit like a different part of my back with every movement. I do the same thing with like every muscle group, right? So bicep, I do one long head, one short head, and then same thing with tricep, right? So I'm hitting these dumbbell sculls and I'm like purposefully putting my arm behind my head just to hit that long head. And then I'll do like a tricep push down or like something else to hit the short head on like my other days. So. Bro, I fucking stink. I smell like straight sweat, bro. Shit's nasty. Normally, that last set I always do an AMRAP. That's what I've been doing for all the other movements. With my elbow, especially on these, sometimes it gets a little funny. So I'll just stop it wherever I feel like that was like a good RP 7-8. Just stop it there just because I don't want to push the elbow too far. So, yeah. All right, y'all. Last movement of the day. I've been opting for this cable, like this single arm for the rear delt. I just feel it like more isolated. It's a better pump there. So gonna hit. I did 2 sets of 12. This one's gonna be the failure. I look kind of crazy right here, bro. All right, y'all, successful bench day. I feel like I'm starting to get my shape back in my body. Things are starting to come back. I'm slowly getting leaner. I'm just like a couple pounds down from the beginning, and like obviously most of that's probably water. It's literally been like 6 days. But I just feel a little bit tighter and I feel like a little bit bigger, right? I felt super flat when I came back. Obviously I hadn't trained and then I was eating so shitty, eating like no protein over there. But yeah, everything seems to be coming back. And the new technique on bench feels so good now. I feel like an idiot. I feel like a dumbass for just not doing it earlier. Like, it's been what, 10 years, 12 years of benching, and like 11 of those years I spent with my feet way under me, like y'all see now, because I thought that was the best position for my arch. But it always killed my knees, and I just kept putting off switching my foot position because I was like, I just thought that was what was strong for me, and that's what was comfortable. So I never wanted to switch, but I always knew the solution to my knees hurting so bad in that position was just to put my feet forward. Obviously still going to be some stress on the knees, right? You're extending your feet into the ground. You're still going to be using your quad. So if you have like bad tendonitis, you're still going to feel it maybe, but it's just never going to be as bad as when I had my feet like torqued underneath me and my knee was like sideways like this. So feels much better for that. And it also feels better with, again, I've heard a lot of people say this and I kind of just brushed it off because I knew what was comfortable for me and what I had been doing for like 10, 11 years of my lifting career. but it feels better for my arch. Like the arch feels like it's coming more from my upper body, and I just feel like my chest is in a really good position to be strong. I don't know exactly why. I can't, like, when I look at my arch, it doesn't look much different, but it does look a little bit more from the upper back. And I don't know, the press just feels really good from it now that I'm comfortable, now that I've done it for about 2 weeks. So really happy with how bench is feeling. Obviously, I still have a ton of room to build. The sets today were probably like an RPE 5. It was supposed to be a 6, but I'm even holding back a little bit on what I wrote on the program, just to make sure that my pecs have time to adjust, new positions, and then just 3 times benching again and all the accessories I'm doing. I'm just really holding back and leaving myself that runway to build. And then like last 2 weeks of the block, I'll really start pushing for some nice numbers. So I just saw while I was training today that One Hun put out the Instagram post for the new Panda slipper. Just like the other slippers, I can't recommend these enough. I know the grip's gonna be, because it's the same shoe, so I know the grip's gonna be good, lateral support's gonna be good, wide toe box. I can't recommend it enough for the performance. And then you know that black and white colorway like always goes hard and everyone's gonna want it. So be ready. I'm gonna put the date that they drop, and then I'm gonna put my code right here on the screen, and then the link is in the bio. Be ready when they drop. I'm sure they're gonna be gone quick, just because this colorway, like, you see pandas literally everywhere I go. I can't avoid seeing somebody in a Panda shoe, and I wore mine today just in honor of this drop. But yeah, be ready. Be ready when they drop. Get you a pair. Use my code. Help me out. Help your boy out. Help yourself out. Everybody wins. So that's all I got for this video. I appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate the support. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.